Greetings, I'm Rob Chambers.
I'm the captain.
And we're here at the Times.
And the Times.
No, do it together. We're here at
And the Times.
with Mooer
Mooer
GE200.
So it's kind of cute looking little thing, isn't it? Really, it must have been a year, maybe even 2 years ago that we did the demo on the Mooer GE100, which was the little kind of the Diddy baby thing, which I think is still in the catalogue.
I'd go as far as to say, Lee, that they've come up with their own visual signature.
It's definitely got this kind of like slightly larger, multicoloured, different colour rings around the knobs. It's definitely got a kind of a helix vibe to it, Line 6 kind of helix vibe, but obviously, much more compact, and as I'm sure you've probably guessed from Mooer, with a pretty affordable price tag too.
Helix what? So Mooer GE200, as you can tell, it's called the 200 because it's got 200 sounds within its tiny encrusted metallic
Did you just make that
chassis.
Up? I think you did, didn't you?
I did.
Now, this is, as many of these little compact multi-effects devices nowadays, so packed full of effects and things that you can do with it. You can use it as a pedal going into a guitar amp. You can use it as something to record into your interface with.
Paperweight.
You can use it as a paperweight, absolutely. You could use it as a weapon, particularly now because it's got this kind of, sort of metal-y kind of vibe.
Yes.
And there's a bucket load of features on here. So I don't know how in-depth this video will go, but suffice to say, you've got lots of different, I think it's 55 different, in fact, here we go. I'll read it to you straight from the horse's mouth.
Hey Siri, tell me how many effects are inside this unit, please.
The CIA is not listening to you, I'm powering down. It's got 55. It's got 55 high-quality amp models, 26 built-in speaker cabinet models, and added support for third-party impulse response cabinet models. 70 high-quality effects, including compressors, drives, noise gates, EQs, modulations, pitch filters, delays, and reverbs. It has a 52-second looper for when 50 seconds isn't enough. A drum machine with 40 drum patterns and 10 metronome rhythms. It does have 200 user presets. And an adjustable signal chain, so you can arrange the internal effects however you like. USB connectivity for PC editing and direct audio recording, and an auxiliary input and dedicated headphone output for audio playback, and a totally immersive practice session.
You might not believe this, but if you put your phone here,
does it charge it wirelessly
it charges
as well?
your phone wirelessly.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Siri, can you change patch P32 on the GE200 to P31? Oh, bum, wrong button. That's amazing. Yeah. To be honest with you, in these kind of video demonstrations, I kind of feel that when we just go through the presets, you're utterly reliant on how well the unit's been programmed by the people who invented it. And inevitably, or invariably, you get a real mixed bag of results. So I quite like the idea of just sort of starting and sort of going, why don't we just take a blank sound and make something?
Oh, risky business.
It's really, really easy.
Okay, well, let me play a chord like that then.
That's nothing. And if you haven't already worked out, we are going straight into the interface. So everything you're hearing now is coming from the Mooer.
This must be quite good because Joss is getting undressed now.
Is he getting undressed? He's getting naked. The sexual. There we go. Something we just saw there hasn't seen a lot of daylight in the last 12 months, has it?
When was the last time you wear white boxer shorts? I never wear white boxer shorts.
Today.
Oh my God. Everyone's wearing white boxer shorts.
What are you wearing? Are you wearing any boxer shorts?
I don't normally wear any, but...
God.
There you go.
Anyway,
blue.
so
I'm
look...
Anderton's colour today.
You hopefully...
Pete!
No, Pete's literally just...
Right,
let's focus. So I guess the first thing that we need to do if we're going to go straight into the interface is choose an amp and a cabinet to emulate.
Okay, what amps are available, Mr. Lee?
Well, according to this, there are 55 of them, and I don't know all the different ones.
Okay, can I have an orange? No, not an orange. Is there anything like a boogie?
Well, I don't know. Look, I should say this is all. There is a 10-page manual with it that really gives you minimal information. I suspect there's probably a bigger manual online, but I'm just going with the usual man-powered way of working out stuff, which is just press all the buttons and see what happens. So I've pressed the amp button here. You can see the screen has become what looks like now the 6 knobs that you typically find on most guitar amplifiers, and the bit in green at the moment would be the type of amp model.
Okay,
so,
read some out and I'll stop you and buy one.
Okay. 65 US Deluxe,
No.
65 US Tweed,
No.
59 US Basement,
No.
US Sonic. I've got no cabinet emulation on yet as well, so
fine.
it's all going to sound a bit fizzy. US Blues Cl,
No.
US Blues Overdrive.
Let me try that one.
Really your sound.
It's
that one,
dark,
is it?
but I like it.
Let's try some JCM 800.
I mean, it doesn't sound like a JCM 800, but it sounds good.
Hold on. JCM 900.
That's a lot more authentic.
That's pretty maxed out, isn't it?
Less gain.
Right, let's. I'm going to try and find you this. I mean, you can see, guys, on here. We've got Engels. We've got.
Oh, what's the angle like?
I'm going to find a Mark III, Boogie Mark III. Try this. Triple rec.
I quite like that. That.
You know what? I'm going back to that JCM 800 or 900.
The 900 was better than the 800 because it's 100 more.
Exactly. Do you know why the JCM 800 was called a JCM 800? Do you know why that range was named the 800?
Did it have 800 presets inside?
No, it had to do with the fact that Jim Charles Marshall's
Was 800 years old?
his personalised number plate was JCM 800. And in order to, so a lot of people think that he bought the personalised number plate because he had the JCM 800 range, but he made the JCM 800 range, so it made it look like his personalised number plate was cool.
Right.
Just saying. Anyway, look, so JCM 900, it has pre-selected a Marshall 1964x12 cabinet to go with it, which is what you'd want, absolutely. And you can see we've got the gain maxed out, we've got the EQ all around
Could we
about
not have the
12.
gain maxed out? Could we have it backed off just a touch?
We can absolutely do that. I hope you guys can see this on close-up cam. It's really ever so intuitive, to be totally honest with you. So here's the gain on 50, halfway.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? Look, obviously we've got masses of EQ we could muck around with if you wanted to. There are different cabs, and of course I can also adjust mic placement. In fact, even the type of mic, I think I can
Change
adjust.
the mic. You got 57? It's just a bit dark.
Anyway, look, that's an amp sound. We could go on probably all day. The next thing that Rob asked for was reverb.
Yes.
So again, I go over to this button here marked reverb, press it, you can see it goes green, we get a
Why does
screen.
it say reverb on that?
Here.
Oh my God, you can't see it unless you are
It's very
over
difficult
it.
with like bright lights on it, I totally agree. Or you have to come at an angle. Do you want a different type of reverb? Bit of delay if you want it. I know you like a bit of delay.
Long, like but.
Hold on. Here we go.
And less repeats and less mix.
Okay.
I'm very picky about the
You
way I
are
have my
very
things
picky,
set.
I'll be
Sorry.
honest. We can add, what do you want next? You've got, what's in the effects section? We've got various compressors, various overdrives,
Can I have a
various...
Zach Wild chorus.
You can have a Zach Wild chorus. I don't really know what Zach Wild's chorus would be,
A
but
lot better sounding than anything I would ever do.
okay. And then not even lastly, we can put a
I don't have a powerful enough man root.
we can put a drive in front of it as well. Here we go. So you got
If you ever wanted to hear a 9-gauge string get really annoyed with me.
we could add some noise suppression if we needed to, EQ, effects, compression. You could kind of max it out so that if you wanted all
You got
1, 2,
a wah?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There is a wah here. Do you know what? I don't even know how you make this work.
Probably one of these buttons.
Yeah, probably. Thanks for your really helpful. Try it. Come on, try it now. So it does have a wah, and my head was probably in the way of all that as I was leaning over it there, but you can kind of see, if you work out what buttons to press to turn it on, you can get that to do that. Noise suppression.
Cool. Now it's got drums.
It has got drums. Oh, look at that, intelligent reducer. That's what I need. So, Therein lies your basic how to edit a patch. I'm quite impressed with myself, as we have literally, or I've just done this without reading anything. So you can name it something, you can assign it to a particular location.
What would you like
on
to
there.
name it, Lee? What about?
So one of the things, again, before we get onto the drums, if you wanted to, you can press the chain button. It shows you the signal chain of the effects, and you can mix and match those up if you feel that you want to put your, delays before the amp, after the amp, whatever.
It really is a mini, very affordable version of a Helix.
We have absolutely omitted to talk about, without doubt, its most professional standout feature.
What's that?
And that's the Bontempi drum machine that's built in. Hit it, Rob. Come on. So that was one of the 20, did I say? 40 drum patterns. They clearly have gone to great pains to sample this from a 1997 home key.
That's fun.
It's all right. I mean, again, it's sometimes I sort of wish for the extra 10p it would probably cost. I wish they'd just import some decent drum sounds into these
Yeah, I
things,
mean, again,
but,
this is the thing when you've got GarageBand.
I know, where they're really top quality, aren't they?
The drums
anyway,
sound great.
and there is a looper built in. So if I haven't done this yet, so forgive me if this doesn't work, but what have we got here? Which is start, so play, control, tap, record, dub, stop, clear. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is there a way of reducing or lowering the volume of the loop?
Yep, I was doing that as you were playing. So you've got a separate volume for the loop and a separate volume for what you're playing.
Sweet.
You can overdub many times. It's 50 seconds long, so it's obviously not as long as some of the standalone loopers that you'd buy, but there you go. On the jam out, we'll or when Rob plays out, we'll plug it through here. Maybe I'll try and create a slightly different kind of sound. But
would you like to play it?
Sure. I mean, I said, I think if I'm being objective here, I'm just sort of going, I think it looks super cool. I think it's super easy to program. It's packed full of stuff. It sounds okay. It's not the best sounding, multi-effects unit I've ever heard. The price is okay. I suspect, again, let's be fair with these kind of technology products, that the price never goes up. The price invariably just comes down over time.
Yes.
And I like its form, its size. I think Mooer is kind of, they've got a pretty cool reputation for providing sort of good value effects now. So it's like, it's a contender. I think that's the fairest thing to say.
If you're in the market for an affordable effects unit, this is a contender.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be a good straw poll in the comments section to kind of go, where does this product, is this one of these like jack of all trades, master of none? Is that the kind of category where you go, look, you could do anything with this in the sense of, you could do a bit of gigging, you could do a bit of home recording, you could do a bit of practice.
And that's fine, but at $299, I don't think it is. I think it should be $199. Because at $299 you compete with other products that do all of that, in my opinion, better.
But like what though? Because I'm not sure that there is. I just mean as in, I don't think there's anything that, I don't think there's anything else particularly stand out for substantially less. Well, the Zoom stuff was pretty good, in fairness.
Absolutely depends on what it is you want to do with that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, how much is an iPad?
Well, hundreds of pounds. Well, where are we going? You mean, but you'd have one already, right? And
well, I mean, if you've already got an iPad,
yeah,
and you get some of these apps, and then
yeah, because I must admit,
I've
gone through about 4 or 5 screens on this now, where I just tread on it to try and change patches halfway through. I don't know. I'm sort of.
Let's make a wah pad.
I think the best thing that I can say about this again is that there's really nothing. There's nothing wrong with it as such, but I think
you're right. There's nothing wrong with it at all.
It just falls into that. It's a jack of all trades, isn't it? So it doesn't. There's no one thing that's making me go like, "Ooh, it's amazing."
Maybe, but John, maybe you could tell us, and Eric, if you could tell us in the comment section below, is there still a place in the market for affordable multi-effects? We're interested. I'd like to know.
I totally agree. Anyway, right, let's plug it into this.
Okay. And
I'll play, and just so that you guys know. What we do is we turn the cabinet simulation off of here, which is a system default setting that I can do, and we just have a clean sound on here, so everything you kind of hear effects-wise is coming here. You're just hearing the cabinet side of things. We'll turn it all off of there. Okay. Anyway, I've been the captain.
I've been Rob Chapman.
This is the Mooer GE200. I will put links in the description below. Thanks for watching.
See you later.
Here I am, look, tuning up for my amazing outro performance using the tuner built in. Exciting, wasn't it, that bit of the demo?
That was my favourite part of this video, Lee. 1, 2, 3, 1, come on.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching the Anderton's Guitar YouTube channel. If you're a drummer or a keyboard player or interested in music technology, you might find one of our other channels interesting, and I'll put details of those in the description below. If you want to find out more about the products we've just featured, please click here. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt like this, please click here. If you want to watch another video on our guitar channel, click down here. And to subscribe to our guitar channel, click here. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.